Yo, what's good, boys? Right now, straight up just side questing, bro. Enjoying my weekend off the charts and just reflecting, right? And that's something I always talk about in my videos is making sure that you're reflecting on the weekends, not resting. Okay, there's a difference between resting and recovering, right? You want to recover during the weekends. You want to be ready, right? You want to prep for that next coming up week instead of just resting, right? There's a huge difference. But, spending my time this weekend, spending a lot of time with family, enjoy my time home, right? And literally just working on other things but trading, right? I'm still working, no doubt. I worked like multiple hours today, but not even trading related, or that is trading related, but, not actually like me studying on the charts and stuff like that, helping other people. But the main point of this video today is to explain to y'all boys what I've learned recently, this past 3 months of trading. And it's the importance of balance, right? This is my testimonial because y'all saw me going through the roughest time I've ever been in my trading about 2 months ago. And I was really a slave to the charts, 8, 9 hours, 10 hours a day, right? Multiple times I would put in 10 hours a day of back testing combined with live trading. And I was just not happy, bro. And I felt like I was just getting nowhere. I was not moving anywhere, right? And I know a lot of people feel like that. They're putting in that work, bro. And they're studying all day and they're doing all this work, but they feel like they're not moving anywhere. They're literally like, you feel like you are not making any improvements. You're going backwards, right? And one thing I can tell you, bro, is to balance. Okay, you don't want to hear it because I'm a workaholic, bro. Once I find something that I love and I want to do for a very, very long time, and I'm passionate about it, and I want to perfect it, I was a slave to the charts, bro. I'm telling you, I was a slave to the charts. That's all I thought about every single day, and I thought that was a good thing, but no. Trading is one of those things you cannot think about 24/7. You need to have a reset every single day. You need to spend time off the charts. You cannot be on the charts 10 hours a day. I know you don't want to hear this, some of y'all boys, because I used to be in the same exact position as you, but I promise you, I was a year in trading, and I was doing everything that I thought I needed to do, which is be a slave to the charts. Practice. Trading is not like that. Trading is 90% mental. If you are not there mentally and you are overworked, I don't like that word, overworked, right? Or burnt out, you are not going to perform in these markets. I promise you. I promise you that, right? So that's what I've learned this past 2 or 3 months is taking a break during the weekends, right? As much as I don't want to, take a break from the charts and don't spend much time at all, really. On the weekends, I most spend an hour on the charts, both days, Saturday and Sunday, because I have a group call with my mentor, right? But I also hold group calls with my mentor students, my students, and that overall, as well as the one-on-one calls, that probably takes up like 2-3 hours. But I'm just helping them out with simple concepts. I'm not really going in depth and studying, so it's not a big thing. And I'm helping other people out. I'd rather do that than just chill out, okay? And doing that and spending less time back testing, spending less time doing all this other stuff that I shouldn't be doing, and just crowding my mind with stuff that it's just overcomplicating it, bro. It's pointless, right? And not doing that has literally freed my mind completely. I am getting to the point now where I'm very, very stress-free during the weeks and the weekends. I've begun to. It's magical, bro. Like, it's straight up magical, bro. Like, you think that spending more time backtesting and all this will help you figure it out because you feel like you can't figure your model out, you're struggling with it. But I promise you, literally just let go. Stop putting so much emphasis on it. And I promise you, bro, the results will come to you. Okay, there's a balance, obviously, between work and not work. Okay, you obviously need to still put in work, but like on an average day, I'm putting in like 5, 6, 7 hours of work. I literally work all day, all the time. But that time is not dedicated to trading the entire thing, okay? I probably study at most an hour a day, but I also live trade, and as well as I help people in my Discord community. I text them back and forth, but I don't really like deep study only but 1 hour a day during the weeks. And doing that and stop focusing on what I don't know instead of focusing on what I do know and keeping it simple, it's helped me out so much, right? So that's one of the main things I've realized recently, bro. Just enjoying your weekends and just not spending so much time on the charts and analyzing and doing all this stuff, bro, because it's going to hold you back from actually making money. Right? So really, really just slow it down, bro. Really just slow it down. And I promise you, within time, results will come. It's just a matter of you being okay with it taking a while, right? And, this past 3 months since the beginning of the year, I've made the most progress I think I've ever made mentally, as well as, in the charts, bro. I pull up every single day, market opens, and I don't worry at all because I know what to expect. I know my model, and that just came with time, bro. No amount of back testing. I spent multiple days, 10 hours of back testing, 10 hours of study, and it felt like I felt worse after the day ended. Right, so just one of the main things, bro, that I'm trying to get to y'all boys is really just to prioritize peace of mind more than anything else. And I promise you, when you're doing like that, when you're focusing on other things but trading in the skill itself will come to you. You just need to find a balance in between of, okay, what's a good amount of time I need to study and what's a good amount of time I need to spend off the charts, right? So that has literally transformed my trading in the past 3 months. And it's all thanks to my one friend and a few other guys, my mentor, my uncle, that all told me, you need to spend less time on the charts. As much as that doesn't make sense, you need to spend less time on the charts and enjoy life, because I've been working for the past year and a half, and I needed to literally just let go. You get to a point in your trading where you know everything that you need to know. There's no more content, there's no more back testing where you need to constantly be doing. Okay, back testing, yes, I believe that you should always try to get better, improve your model, right? But you shouldn't be doing it every single day at all. Maybe once a week for an hour, okay? And, again, once you get to that point where you know everything that you need to know to become profitable, there's not something that you're just going to magically learn by watching an ICT mentorship, or that you're going to somehow figure out after 30 plus hours of back testing within a week. Right, I was literally logging in 25 to 26 hours a week back testing. Right, I have screenshots and I post on my Instagram as well during that time. And no amount of that is going to help you just magically figure out something that's wrong with your model. Give it time. Let go of it just a little bit. Let go of it. Give yourself limitations that you can spend time on the charts. Right, obviously don't be OD and really spend 3 hours a day just live trading and that's it. Right, obviously you want to keep up a little bit, refresh your mind in the morning before you trade. Look at your old trades that you took. Give yourself some confidence, stuff like that. Okay, but for the majority of the part, stop spending so much time, bro. Stop spending so much time and stop caring so much about trading. And that's when a lot of your emotional problems, a lot of your psychology issues, they'll go away. Right? I haven't had FOMO in a month. I crashed out that 1 week. Took 3 losses. I was 2 wins away from getting my first payout. It would have been a $4,000 payout across each of the accounts. Right? And I just threw it all away because I was emphasizing way too much on trading and just cared way too much about trading. Every single time that I had during my day, I was like, oh, I need to trade during this time. I need to study during this time. I need to. I would never put my time off. I'd be like, okay, I got this stuff to do instead. I need to do this. It's okay. I don't need to learn this anymore, right? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, right? I don't need to go super in depth and study hours and hours every single day anymore. I don't need to do that. It's okay if I miss a day every now and then. It's okay if I miss a AM session, right? Because I'm doing something else. I need to go, drive home or something else, right? It's okay because I need to let go, and that's what I've really learned, bro. A month of no FOMO trades after crashing out that 1 week, it just flipped a switch to me. I now understand my model more than ever, and I'm consistently getting myself out of this drawdown, and I'm finally out of it. And it just took small, consistent steps of just really watching my emotions and just really just not caring. Really just not caring, bro. Just looking for the same thing every single day, which is my model. And if it doesn't appear, it does not appear. I sit on the high time frames and I just wait. And once that idea hits, hop on a low time frame, take a low time frame confirmation trade. Plays out, it plays out. It's a high win rate setup anyway. So that's what I want to really get across, y'all boys. It's a beautiful, beautiful Saturday. It's enjoying out here. So if y'all enjoyed today's video, found something helpful from it, I hope y'all can apply some of the things I've taught you today, because it has really changed my life just because my friends and my mentors and my uncle all told me the same thing. So yeah, if y'all want to look into the Discord, it's completely free. That'll be in the description. It's called Creed. As well as if you want to start learning how to trade, or you're new to trading and you don't understand the concepts fully, especially ICT, I made a whole free course for y'all boys, and that will be in the description as well. It's a WAP course, and I made everything that you need to know A to Z when it comes to ICT. None of this super complicated propulsion blocks and breaker blocks. You don't need to know all that stuff to become profitable. You need to know specific, simple things, and you can become profitable. So I made that whole course for y'all boys. That is down in the description if y'all want to look into that. And I hope y'all boys have a blessed weekend and a good trading week coming up. Peace out.